Hi, this presentation will review the selection criteria for maps and globes. Evaluation criteria for the maps and globes in your collection in your library will refer to the flat maps, the wall maps, and the globes. So maps published in an atlas or in a book, those will be evaluated under that format. Advantages to having maps in your library include maps having a wide range of information, including place locations and spellings, significant surface features, distance between places, and scientific, social, cultural, political, historical, literary, and economic data. You can also have several people simultaneously study the large wall and large flat maps all at one time. The unlabeled maps or globes really encourage children to learn the names, shapes, and locations of political and topographical features. And maps are readily available at a wide range of prices. I'm gonna put 2 stars next to that because some disadvantages include our map details becoming outdated. So such things as border shifts, countries being absorbed or created, and natural geographical changes can really change the details on a map. So you want to think about that whenever you're spending your budget money towards maps and globes. If a specific map detail is being studied, like we said earlier, that's a great advantage. But if they're all looking at the same detail together, you might have to think about how you can accommodate that large group. You might make copies, you might have to create rotation stations, so just keep that in mind whenever you are letting groups look at details on maps. And wall maps take up a large amount of space, so you might think about how that wall space is being utilized because you could be using it for additional displays or shelving, so you might be creative in that sense in how you use that wall space. Questions to ask whenever you are selecting maps and globes include, does the color code help the user interpret the data? Is the map up to date? Is the depth of detail suitable for the intended audience? And remember, if you're K through 6, your audiences are quite different, drastically developmentally different. Are symbols representational and clearly designed? Is the item durable? Is a laminated surface that allows erasable writing for instruction available on the large wall maps? And is the map aesthetically pleasing? Collection should include maps of various sizes and should be easily accessible to students. Because maps will eventually become outdated, the librarian should set aside money in his or her budget for replacement maps. Wall maps, globes, and flat maps are usually copyrighted by the company that produces them. Simple flat outline maps are not eligible for copyright and may be copied, but more complex maps require the same criteria as graphics. Thanks and have a great day.